Whoa. You rein in your pony. I know, this skirt kind of drives me wild, doesn't it?
Here she is now in her Halloween costume, Ellen DeGeneres.
Our first guest always makes us laugh whenever she stops by, so we thought she'd be even more fun on Halloween. Whoa, 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 whoa. This year marks her 7th season on the wacky mom on Fox's Malcolm in the Middle. Please welcome back to the show the hilarious Jane Kaczmarek.
Make me look fat, does it?
No, you look great. You look a little like Annie Lennox right now. I don't know why. Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, I'm kind of an amalgam of a Serbian, Baltic, Croatian, Yugoslavian, Polish dancing princess.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
Halloween is...
It's a big deal in the house?
It's a big deal in our house because my daughter, my first child, was born on Halloween, Frances.
Well, hi, happy birthday.
And Halloween is her birthday.
Hi. Well, let's send some candy.
Oh.
Bring it to the kids right there. Whoa, scary. He looks just like Bradley. It's amazing.
Oh, all three of them look exactly. That's George.
Amazing.
That's George is my 5-year-old. He's sitting next to his big sister.
Hi,
Frances.
George. Hi. How you doing?
Oh, now he's not talking because he's got candy.
Yeah. All right, eat up.
And Joanna and Anna.
Eat up. So so that's special to have a child on Halloween. That's a very memorable thing.
Oh, her birth was especially memorable because I had a planned C-section that I was supposed to have on November 3rd. And my mother came to be with me, and she said, "Is your bag packed?" And I said, "Mom, I don't need my bag. I'm going in Monday morning." It was Thursday night. I was sitting on the couch eating ice cream and watching Geraldo, and went into the pain on my hands and knees, and I thought, what the heck was that? 15 minutes later, oh my God, on my hands and knees. And we had a clock in Connecticut that would chime. We were back in Connecticut. Brad was doing a play in New York. I said, "Get that clock out of here. It's making me do wacky things." And my mother said...
You thought the clock was causing the pain?
I'm Polish.
Yeah.
And my mother said, "Honey, I think you're in labor. I think we should go to the hospital." Well, we went from 15 minutes to 10 minutes to 5 minutes to 3 minutes. And finally I realized, I am in labor. Let's get in the car. So my mother and I got in the car, and I said, "Well, okay, Mom, you're going to drive." And she said, "I'm just not comfortable driving other people's cars." So I waited for a contraction, and I got behind the wheel, and I drove myself to the hospital.
With her as the passenger?
With her as the passenger. It's a Chevrolet. How hard is it to drive? Now, luckily, the hospital was literally a minute and a half away from the house.
Oh, God.
So that was a very memorable Halloween. But I have this beautiful, darling daughter.
Look at that experience that you had. So you get all ready and you do all the candy. Do you do the good candy, or are you cheap? Because
I'm practical. You get too much candy, and I found a couple of years ago that keep that candy, and before you know it, it's Halloween again, and you can use that candy and just give it out again.
No, you're not giving year-old candy out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's rotten.
It's delicious. It tastes exactly like the new stuff.
No, it doesn't. No, if anybody knows where she lives, don't go to that house. That's not fair. You're ripping people off. All right, every single time I'm finding out how thrifty you are. You always make stories up about your dad and how thrifty he is. But when we come back, she's going to show us some of his latest inventions, which are just genius. I heard about him.
He's an amazing man.
Yeah, he is an amazing man. And He's an amazing man. We'll be right back. We're back with Jane Kasmerick. That's just incredible. 7th season of Malcolm in the Middle.
7, yeah.
That does not happen unless it's a really good show.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on. The thing is rocking by itself. I just noticed that. It's kind of weird.
Kind of spooky.
And so where's the broom that you brought?
Oh, well, this was, we were all back in Milwaukee, you know, we all go back for the 4th of July. And I was sweeping up the kitchen floor, and I went to get the broom, and I said to my mother, Mother, why is there a spatula duct taped?
Sorry.
Whoa. You rein in your pony. I know, this skirt kind of drives me wild, doesn't it? But I said to my mother,
Your skirt ran into my pony. My pony didn't run into your skirt. All right, go ahead.
I asked why there was a spatula duct taped to a broom. And my mom said, oh, you know, that's when Daddy needs to scrape something up. And it's brilliant. You're sweeping, and you come across a raisin, right? Or a Cheerio that got wet and dried. And you don't want to bend over. So you go like this. And you scrape it out.
Great idea.
Ed Kasmerick.
Ed Kasmerick.
And I'll tell you, it makes a great stocking stuffer.
That's a good idea. And you know what else you could use it for is you could, if you're cooking eggs, and sometimes you know how you go to flip them over, but then they fall on the ground. You just sweep them right up. You just take them, sweep them away. Either way, it works. Either way. All right, Malcolm in the Middle airs Fridays at 8:30 on Fox.